Hello everyone, it is iRepublic Studs, and welcome back to Building a Clone Trooper Army, Episode 7. I know we were on hiatus, and then we came back just recently, and it's going to be like an every Friday or Saturday or whatever day it's convenient of the weekend or Thursday episode. It's usually Thursdays, but it's not going to be Thursday. Or maybe it is, I don't know. But yeah, so welcome back. We have a lot to talk about. I have not gotten any orders in for clones, so we're not really like making the army any larger, but we still have these torsos and this crappy pair of legs, so we can figure out what to do with that. Also, I want to talk a bit about like some ideas for like clones and that sort of stuff. And I want to point out, I just did the Clone Army Customs like minifigure video, and that was like the reason they're all like this is for the thumbnail, so I could go like, yeah. And I never realized how much of my army was actually CAC, or at least partially CAC. Like this here, this is like partial CAC, and I never realized how much of it was. Like this is all the legit 100% Lego, and that's all my partial CAC. Usually I don't have my yeah, but it's looking pretty good. We have 9 numb here. I don't know if I should count this guy, and it's gonna be weird, I think, because now they're doing the new clone head. Basically, all these faces are going to have to be changed out. I think the first thing I'm going to change out is all the officer heads and, like, this guy. And I think it's going to be a bit more difficult now to find hands. So I might just have to give them all black gloves because it's going to be difficult with the new hands because there are only so many figures that have that, like, I don't want to be taking apart my Disney CMF series. We have a lot of those in here. There's, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, we got a lot of them. But sadly, no, we're not taking apart my babies, my Disney CMF series. But yeah, we got a lot of that. And then we did the helmet collection video. I've sold some helmets. But other than that, it's looking pretty cool. I'm also liking, this is the Phase 1 army. Nothing special. I mean, not nothing special, but it's nothing, like, extraordinary. Yeah. So, 12 troopers. Those should be coming in very soon. The guy didn't give me tracking, and it might have been a scam because it was the deal was stupid. If you understand what I mean, it was like 20 bucks for a few, and if you're getting at least more than like 5 to 12 / airborne troopers for 20, it's a little sketchy. Luckily, I have some like security in place. But I figured, hey, I'll take the risk. I'll give this guy the benefit of the doubt. He's messaged me before. And if it doesn't work out, then I'll just file a PayPal claim. So that's good. That's good in the neighborhood. So today I want to talk about like just some general ideas I want for like what we could see for a January wave in the way of clones. Because I did a video on a while back on, like what kind of... like how LEGO hasn't released any clones, and then now they're releasing some. So I'm going to talk about what a winter wave would sort of look like for the Clone Wars, if they even do a winter wave this year. So yeah, let's get right into that segment.
Are you tired of your tiny ATRTs? Are you tired of your plain, boring juggernauts? Well, fear no more, because I have a solution for you. One Stud 1 makes some of the most amazing tanks and gunships and all the other things in the galaxy. And it's at a pretty affordable price because, look at this gunship price. This is like the average gunship price. What is that? Is that like a ridiculous price around $300? What? What is the average Juggernaut going for? What? Okay, that's insane. But seriously, if you guys want to check out him for the custom Juggernauts, not this crap, if you want to check out him for the custom LAATs, I don't have an LAAT to drop, but then fear no more, check him out, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.
Hello everyone, it is I, and Baby Yoda, and today we are going to be talking a bit about what a winter wave would look like for 2020. Now, honestly, I think the most get this out of the way, this is totally kind of separate from what we normally, like not clones, but I think we're definitely going to be getting Luke's homestead because they've been very active on those homesteads. We got the Luke's hut from episode 8. We got Obi-Wan's hut. We got Yoda's hut. So I'm definitely sure we're getting Luke's homestead, 100%. I'd be willing to put money on it. If we don't, I'd genuinely be shocked. Now, in the way of clones, I genuinely do think they're based off some leaks that a lot of people are saying aren't credible. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt, and I think that we will get some form of a clone battle pack. I wouldn't be shocked if we do get one, it will be almost 100% have some sort of 327th clone troopers in it. I will put money on the fact that if we get a clone battle pack, it will have 327 troopers. Like, it will be no other one. It will have some form of them. Now, it may come with an officer. It may come with, like, a jetpack trooper. It may, I mean, honestly, I used to think that the one that David Hall, Brix Studios, predicted, or not predicted, he suggested with the shock trooper, not shock trooper, it came with 212th plane trooper, 501st trooper, and 327th trooper. Now, I think that it is going to be something more like 327th trooper, 501st trooper, shock trooper, and plane trooper. If they were to do that. Now, if they don't do that, it would probably have some sort of officer, or Lego's somehow gonna manage to pull a fast one on us. I really don't know how else they could execute a clone battle pack other than them doing, like, I'm just trying to think. There's no way that they could have any other clones. Like, they could have jetpack troopers, they have variants. I doubt they'd put in a clone officer because they have not made one yet. I'd actually be kind of down for that because I think we need it. We're sorely lacking in the officer department in the way of clones, which I know that sounds insane, but, like, this is the first time I think we actually want officers. Like, I'm using the Imperial officer body for everything in my clone base, and I want some clone bodies because they look different, and I don't want to spend $15 in minifig madness as much as they have great products. But yeah, so that would be my contention problem with that, and yeah. So moving on, obviously, I think that counter would easily be a the Maul Mando battle pack. That's a no-brainer. Moving on from that, in the way of sets, I think that we are going to be getting some form of Mandalorian battle, almost like the Battle on Takodana set. It's going to come with 2 figures we really desire, and then maybe a stormtrooper or 2, and then maybe another character. I wouldn't be shocked that it's something in the $70 to $80 price range. It's going to, my guess would be Ahsoka, Maul, and we're going to get probably 2 327 troopers, and potentially a Rex or a Bo-Katan. I mean, all those desirable figures in the set would be sure. I mean, I remember back the hype when episode episode 7 came out, and everyone wanted Maz, everyone wanted Kylo Ren, everyone wanted Finn. I included. Now, obviously, like, oh, who wants that? But it was a big deal when you couldn't afford to get Kylo Ren's ship or the Falcon, but you wanted Finn and Kylo. That was like a big deal. And then you also got this new Maz, which was pretty cool. So I have a feeling we may do something like that, and I have a feeling Ahsoka and Maul are going to be pretty mainstreamed minifigures. If they aren't, then that would be sad. So that would be my prediction for that. Moving on from that, and that's 2 327 troopers. I have a feeling they're going to be overexposed. We're going to get sick of them, if you will. Because, like, everyone's like, oh, I'm going to buy so many AATs. I would honestly hold off on that. I wouldn't buy all the AATs at once. Wait at least until we get the leaks for winter. And this is even pending. Again, all this is speculation if we even have a winter wave. Because with the virus, I wouldn't be shocked if we wouldn't. Because we haven't had, like, by now there's usually some form of leak. Aside from that one leak that I talked about a while back, there is no forms of leak, which is kind of concerning because we got leaks for every other wave around this time, at least like 1 or 2, but we have not got anything, so that's a bit concerning, scary. And like saying like, oh, we have to look out till next March. Now, I don't know if you know what month it is. We're just entered July, which is basically like, March was like what? March, April, May, June, July. Okay, it was 4 months ago. But still, that's like waiting a whole nother year for sets, which is just, that would be painful. But yeah, so with that, those would be my main predictions. I think if I was to predict another set, we don't get huge sets in winter waves. If I was to predict another set, though, for in the way of clones, it would probably be some form of a, it would have to be some ship. I'm not saying a gunship. I'm not saying ATTE. I'm not even saying like a Z90. It's going to be some form of a ship. It might even be Darth Maul's ship. I wouldn't be shocked if they did that. They did do the Resistance transport and all that stuff in a Winter Wave. Did they do Luke's X-Wing? I don't know. But yeah, that would be my personal guess. We're going to get something like Maul's ship, or maybe I wouldn't even be shocked if we got the blue Y-Wing, even though there's one on the market in the form of the red Y-Wing. But yeah. So what do you guys think is going to be the main clone set this year? Tell me down in the comments below, and let's get back to the Army. Those who have been following the series for a while know that when I do these types of things, when I don't get any clone orders in, I obviously like to talk about like upcoming LEGO events involving clones, or like how to grow them, just general advice tips on how to grow your army, because that's like the whole point of this series. So again, just tell me what your army is. I honestly want to see, this is a challenge for you all, to gather all your clones as much as possible together, even your fake ones if you're fine with that. Put them all on some sort of base plate, and just send me a picture of it on the Discord in the, I believe there's a Lego Flexes one. I'm going to make sure moderators check that out, and then I'm going to be discussing my favorite army in the next episode. So please go do that. Also, make sure to check out my P.O. box. Because send us some fan mail in. I'm super excited to get it. I haven't gotten anything yet, but that's because I opened it like 3 days ago as of recording. But yeah, just make sure to send some fan mail, or some like just a nice letter or something to that. If you're gonna send Lego, which I'm not I'm not asking for, but if you're going to, I'm not gonna like stop you. Just make sure it's in the right packaging, like so that way it doesn't get lost in the mail. With that said, remember, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, do all the other things, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.